the NBA All-Star Game.
Hey guys, this is Lime Tree here, and I'm with a buddy of mine.
Hi, this is Smiler Just here, and I'm sorry that I've been away for a while. And I said I would do some commentary during the holidays, but just easy cap problem, and it's really annoying. But anyway, I'll be back in a week, and be bringing a lot more videos to Pride, and I'll be starting my own channel soon.
So yeah, his channel's in the description, so go check that out. There won't be videos for a while, but there still will be some videos. But anyway, this is a West versus East game. I'm East.
I'm West.
And yeah, so he loves Kobe Bryant. He's a Lakers fan, and we're just basically going to talk about the finals and
like our predictions of what's going to happen,
and what Dallas and Miami need to do to win this game. So who are you pulling for?
I'm going to have to go for Miami here because Dallas, beat the Lakers. And, Miami just needs to beat the crap out of them.
They need to get revenge.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon that Miami's going to need to do to shut down Dallas on the offense and on the defense?
I think Miami needs to, first of all, give it more passes to Chandler and Bibley because they're really good players. Not many people see it because of the big three. Chalmers
and Bibby.
Yeah. And they're just really good players. They're just unrecognized in the league because of LeBron and Chris Bosh and Wade and all them.
Yeah.
What do you think needs to be done?
Well, like you said, Bibby and Chalmers need to get that, but I think they also, if they're going to get the ball, they need to be shooting the open three. So LeBron and Wade and Bosh, not so much Bosh, but LeBron and Wade need to draw in at least like a double team or a triple team, and then give the ball off to the open three. And Bibby and Chalmers need to hold their 3-point to above 70% if they want to win, because their core production is mostly from layups and jump shots, so 2-pointers.
Not only that, but they need to match the intensity of Dallas, because Dallas, as we all know, is a good 3-point shot, and I think
an amazing 3-point
they
shot.
need to just come with need to fight fire with fire kind of thing.
Yeah, they need to eliminate the 3-ball, but also while doing that, they also need to they need to contain Chandler, because when they tried to focus on Dirk and Kidd and Jason Terry, and all the shots that usually go in if they're open, that would leave Chandler open, and they'd need to foul, and so they definitely need to do that. I think that I'm pulling for Dallas, by the way, because I have some relatives out there. And I was going for the Magic at the start, then I went for the Grizzlies, and Grizzlies got their ass handed to them by OKC. Then I went for OKC, and Dallas kicked their ass. So
by logic, whoever you go for will lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'm gonna talk about Dallas, and what I think Dallas needs is Dirk to hit more shots. I mean, by the way, when we're doing this commentary, tomorrow is Game 3, and if you live in Australia, that'll be on at 11 a.m. On ESPN and ESPN HD and all those channels.
And also, if you don't know, the series, it's one apiece. Miami won the first game and 83 something. Can't remember.
And then Dallas won 95-93. In the second game, and that was a cliffhanger. That was crazy. And then finally Dirk showed up and got that layup.
Miami just lost it in the fourth quarter. Was such a disappointment to see.
Yeah, and that's another thing that we got to talk about is they have had problems in the regular season with trouble with actually closing a game and finishing a game.
Yeah.
But I think that really, as I was watching, I was just looking at LeBron chuck up 3 after 3 after 3, and he just wasn't hitting any of them. So I think when you're cold, and you got to give off the ball to
I think they were just frustrated, and they didn't know what to do. If I was the coach, I would have called out a timeout.
Stop the momentum.
Yeah, that's the first thing they should have done. That's not Miami's fault. That's the coach's fault, and his inexperience, because it's his first year.
Third, isn't it?
No, first.
Oh, first. Well, he's been in the NBA. And he's been working for Miami for quite a long time. I mean, he was the talent scout for Miami for a while. And
I think he's the first Filipino coach
in the NBA.
Yeah.
And
so that's a big achievement.
He helped Wade with his jump shot as well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Wade and his big performance in Game 2. 36 points and the clutch threes that he hit were
that was
amazing.
A massive feat. It was so good.
Yeah, and he hit a lot of those threes. They they were really good, and they were most of them had some pretty decent defense.
Yeah.
But just the elevation that he's been getting recently has been really good. But
yeah, it was a disappointment to see that he couldn't make the last 3-point shot of the game.
It was so close.
It was close, but it was a really deep 3 to half court shot.
Yeah.
And I think that game 3, I think Miami's gonna come back. And hopefully beat Dirk and his team.
Well, maybe, because they're playing at Dallas, and if you guys don't know, Dallas is a very strong team at home. So here's the schedule right now. Miami has home court advantage because I think they made third in the Eastern Conference, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And Dallas made fourth, so they got the home court advantage. So it was Miami game 1, Miami game 2, Dallas game 3, Miami game 4. Dallas game 5, Miami game 6, and if it goes to a game 6 or a 7, that'll be at Dallas. Game 7 will be at Dallas. So, it's kind of tricky.
Yeah, and you hope that it will go to game 7, don't you?
Game 7 is. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced a finals game 7, but holy crap!
Yeah,
it was nerve-wracking. Last year, we were screaming, and we were like, Rondo! And then Rondo hit his first 3 of the series at the end when it really didn't matter too much. But
Kobe made it rain that game, but he wasn't doing too well in the 3-point line. But everybody gets jitters on the finals. But overall, I think Lakers was a better team last year, and they deserved to win that series.
Well, they got 2 championships in a row.
With, back to back.
But they kind of slipped up in these playoffs. With
they
Dallas.
did. I felt really bad for Lakers because they wanted to
3-peat.
Yeah, and they wanted to make Phil Jackson's finals year a final, and he would be the coach with the most rings.
He still does have he made that last year.
Oh,
with the second.
Doc
he would have
Rivers.
had one more.
Wait, is Doc Rivers is he close to getting near that? I'm not sure.
But that's a crazy reverse alley.
Yeah, that was.
And Wade is very well known for doing that a lot.
Yeah. Also, NBA 2K12's coming out.
Soon. October 4th.
Yes,
actually, and the link to the teaser trailer will be in the description below. So go and click on that and check that out. And the new engine. Wow.
Oh yes, it looked so very realistic.
So smooth. Yeah. And I'm gonna actually say it looked a lot like the new Frostbite 2.0 that Battlefield is using. It actually looked, because the smooth transitions and dunking and stuff. Just go check it out and you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see what we mean. But what do you think the Knicks are gonna get up to in the next season? Because they got the whole summer to practice.
Yeah.
They got all this talent. They got Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, Chauncey Billups, Tony Douglas. You got all these players.
Just clarify with me. Is it Knicks East or West again?
Knicks East. I think.
Yeah. I think they're East as well. But a good thing about East competition is, East, I'm not saying, this is my opinion, I think East teams are a lot easier than West teams.
Well, East beat the West not in the All-Star game, but in the regular season when they were versing. East beat the West, but that's because the East are so much they're so much faster than the West. The West play a really well thought out game, and they'll take the best shots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the East are just I don't give a shit, I'm gonna go and dunk that ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the only 3 teams that really stood out in the West Conference was New Orleans, who equaled up pretty well against the East Conference, the Lakers.
Yeah.
And who?
We had Dallas.
Dallas did very well as well. So I don't know which one.
It was a disappointment to see San Antonio get knocked out.
But they didn't seem too upset. I mean, Tim Duncan was like, yeah, whatever, man. We'll send the Grizzlies, because it's kind of hard to get upset when you have 5 championship rings.
Yeah,
I mean, as a team, the whole team. And but I think the Knicks are going to be pretty big next year. I would watch Carmelo Anthony and watch his string and stuff. And at this point in the game, I'm just pretty much fouling to try and catch up, and I let Justin go on a bit of a run.
I just let Carmelo do his thing in the game because he's such a good shot from long range.
Yeah, he's an amazing 3-ball, and even in real life, he's an amazing 3-ball.
Yeah.
But some more things that I think Dallas need to do is Jason Terry has not been getting good looks. His percentage is, I think it's below 30 right now. So they need to free him up. He needs to free himself up, run some screenplays, stuff like that.
Is this Jason Terry's first time in the finals?
No.
In a finals game?
Actually, it might be. I don't know if he was with the Mavericks. in 2006. We'll have to check.
Anyway, it just might be pre-jitter finals because if I was in the NBA and it's my first finals, I'd be pretty
you'd
scared.
be shaking and just like couldn't take a shot.
I'd be shitting myself because the whole world is potentially watching you, and if you fuck up potentially,
one screw up can be so big.
You
in
can
the
be
finals.
hated. You can be that person who screwed up the championships. And,
It could be bad, but
that could be Jason Terry's excuse. But anyway, he just needs to step up, not worry about that kind of thing happening,
and shoot his ball. Forget the past and just keep shooting.
Just need to keep
and hit the three.
Do what he does best.
And also a great who's been averaging a fair bit of points has been Sean Marion, and he has a bit of a retarded shot. I mean, it kind of. Well, dude, it looks like a midget doing a forward flip. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's go with that energy.
But they gotta shut him down. Now, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that LeBron's matched up with him, and they just need to do that.
Yeah.
They need to keep that way. But for final prediction, who do you think is going to win? Doesn't matter who you're going for. Who do you think will win?
I just gotta think this one out a bit because it just really depends on how. Miami is such a good offensive team, and
a defensive team. They've stepped up in these playoffs.
They've stepped up in the defensive wise, but isn't enough to put Dallas away with their 3-pointers.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just,
maybe.
It's just this is a really good matchup. I just think it's a really good matchup.
Yeah. Even though I am going for Dallas, I'm gonna have to pick Heat to win it.
Yeah.
Because just the amount of talent, at the end of the day, they've got LeBron and Wade, and those guys, when on a good day, they're averaging 25 to 30 points each. So. Anyway, that's been the end of the commentary.
This has been Smiley Justin. I'll be back soon, and
check the link in the descriptions and stuff like that. 2K12 trailer, his channel. See you guys later. Bye.
20 points for Nowitzki.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
The shot by Wade, no good. And here we go with Jason Kidd. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.